Hi Libra, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-August 2025 love reading. Thank you to those of you who have liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is a look at the past, present, and future energies between you and a main love interest. After that, we'll pull some oracle cards to help with the bridge and the gap dynamic. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so while I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left is your energy and the cards on the right is the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Ace of Staves. So to me this says that you probably had a pretty strong physical attraction at the very least toward this person in the past. Whether or not you acted on it seems a little bit more up in the air, but at the very least it looks like you had a pretty strong pull toward this person and desire for them. Alright, past energy on their side, we have the Knight of Cups. So to me this says this is a little more likely that they might have been the ones to make more of the advance in the connection between the two of you, and it could even just be saying that the two of you might have met while out drinking or possibly at least in some kind of a party type of atmosphere. Alright, present energy on your side, we have the Prince of Coins. So this is the equivalent of the Knight of Pentacles, which is Virgo energy. And for you guys, that's 12th house. So what I'm getting with this, like this is saying there's the desire on your part to actually move this toward a more stable commitment with this person. But again, I feel like maybe this is just something that's more in your mind that you're not outwardly communicating just yet, even though there seems to be a desire to do so. Alright, present energy on their side, we have the Knight of Wands. So more Knight energy coming up for them here as well. But to me, it just seems like they're definitely more action oriented toward the connection. It seems like they're the ones who are taking more initiative, right? So even though you're in a Knight energy here as well, technically, Knight of Wands would be more fast moving and action oriented compared to the Knight of Pentacles, which is Prince of Coins in this deck, but same energy. So I feel like this is just saying that ultimately they're still taking more of the initiative in the connection. Alright, and future energy on your side, we have fertility. So this is the equivalent of the Empress in traditional tarot. So to me it looks like the desire for this person continues to grow, it seems, but I feel like as time's going on, you're just stepping into more and more of a receptive energy and wanting them to come toward you, so it does seem like this person's going to have to be taking a lead for this connection to get off the ground for the most part, but it does look like the desire at the very least is genuine on your part. Future energy on their side, we have the Ace of Cups. So now we see cup energy again here, but it is more of an ace thing, so it does make me wonder at the very least if this is saying that their openness will still be there, right? But maybe as time's going on, they might come to that realization, like, okay, it seems like I'm doing the heavy lifting here, right? And it seems like as time's going on, they might feel like you're putting less effort toward the connection, so they might start to wonder, like, okay, yeah, the attraction's there, right? The feelings are there, but do I really want to continue to pursue this? Because it seems like, Libra's not as into the connection. It seems like you are ultimately, but as far as the actions toward the connection, that might be what's causing the confusion there. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Nine of Coins. So some more Virgo energy here, which again for you guys is 12th house. So it could just be saying again that maybe this is the energy that you're giving off right now. For some of you, maybe it genuinely is the energy that you're in, which is you're very much on an independent streak, right? Maybe more focused on your finances or whatever the case may be. But this could also just be saying that the underlying theme could be that through your approach here, you could be giving this energy off. And then if that's the case, this person would say, oh, well, it seems like Libra likes their independence, right? Maybe they're not really interested in taking this connection any further. Bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Hanged Man. So yeah, so it definitely looks like there's that potential for crossed wires there, right? Like I said, it looks like they were action oriented with the two knights in the past and present. Then it fades to the Ace of Cups. So it's still a positive card overall, right? Which to me, like I said, shows that the interest is there, certainly, but it seems like their effort might start to decrease. And it seems to be because it seems like they're not quite sure where you stand in the situation. So at the very least, it might need to be some more communication around the situation with this person. But we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love Oracle card deck. I'm going to give this a few shuffles, and then we'll cut the deck and get a card that way. All right, take this card here. And next, I'll do the same thing with the Wisdom Oracle deck. So I'm just going to give this a few shuffles now. All right, and take this card, get this out of the way, and we'll take a look at the Messages of Love card first. All right, we have Fate. It says this is a destined partnership. So, I mean, I guess at least in that regard, there's maybe not as much of a need to feel pressured about, oh, am I giving off the wrong signal, right? Because maybe that's where their persistence is coming from, right? Because if it's like, okay, you're not really outwardly displaying to this person that the feelings are reciprocated, right? And you're like, well, but they still seem to be putting in the effort. I guess that's the positive there. But yeah, like I said, at the very least, it just seems like maybe you at least would be better suited to communicate a little bit more if you are interested, you know. So they might still be willing to do more of the heavy lifting there, but if they're just not even sure, you know, if you're giving off this Nine of Coins energy, they might be like, well, maybe Libra's just not into it, you know. All right, and from the Wisdom Oracle, we have By the Book. There's the artwork and the numbers 11. Let's see what this has to say. All right, it says getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. Find a middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. Play things by the book instead of trying to break the rules or pressure others to conform to the way you want to do them. Your connection will deepen as a result. So, definitely an interesting message there because I don't really see this as like, you know, I don't think you're being manipulative in any way, like saying, oh, let me hold back so they'll put more effort. I just feel like you're maybe a little bit oblivious to, you know, how your feelings are coming across to this person. Because, like I said, it seems like the feelings are genuine, but given that, like I was saying, there's some 12th house energy for you guys, it could just be maybe you think that you're expressing those feelings more clearly than what you actually are, which does remind me of the fact that we're just wrapping up Mercury retrograde. So it could just be as simple as that. Maybe once that energy lifts, you will be able to come across more clearly. But yeah, hope it resonated for you guys. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.